Welcome back to the UGC tutorial video series. In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at logic boxes and smart text. These white disks on the ground are called logic boxes. They are only visible while in the UGC editor. Connecting logic boxes is how you direct the events of your mission. There are two types of logic boxes, those that send signals and those that receive signals. The logic boxes that send signals are looking for a condition to be met. They watch for something specific to happen to a group and then fire their outputs, activating their attached receivers. The best way to tell if a logic box can be used to send signals is if it has an output. These logic boxes have at least one wire extending from the side. The wire can be extended and plugged into a receiver. There are two primary logic boxes that send signals, the monitor and the volume. We'll talk about them a little bit later. Receivers are indicated by inputs. The input is a round socket located on the side of the logic box. The receiver will activate when it receives a signal. One of the most versatile logic boxes is the object modifier. You'll want to use the object modifier anytime you wish to change the default settings or attributes of a group. Take some time to familiarize yourself with the various options in the modify field. To show how to connect one logic box to another, I'll use the monitor. With the monitor selected, press triangle to grab the wire. Drag the wire to an object modifier and it'll snap to the first available socket. Finally, press X to secure the connection. To delete the connection between logic boxes, place the cursor over the wire, press X to open the action wheel, and choose Delete Connection. Some logic boxes have both an input and an output. What this means is that once the input has been triggered, the output will trigger after its condition is met. For example, if a timer is placed between a monitor and an object modifier, the object modifier will trigger after the timer completes. You may have noticed the text in the lower left corner of the screen changes when you select a logic box. The smart text will dynamically update when a logic box is altered or selected. It will tell you exactly how each set of connected logic boxes will function, kind of like a flowchart. For instance, if you have a monitor set to mission start, attached to a timer, and an object modifier set to bomb, the smart text will read, when the mission starts and 5 seconds have elapsed, detonate the bombs in default group. There are a few logic boxes without any inputs or outputs. These standalone logic boxes trigger automatically at the mission start and will remain active throughout the entire mission. This should get you started. Be sure to spend some time exploring the wide variety of options and settings available. Be sure to visit the inFAMOUS 2 UGC forums for the latest contests and in-depth tutorials.
PlayStation